college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to the home of the TCU Horned Frogs in Fort Worth, Texas, Amon G. Carter Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Inside give now from the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up of the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Design quarterback run. He's brought down out at the 46.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
To throw, it's Barnett. Now rolling out to his left. Past the 40. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Terrapins with 1st and 10 here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Pressure is coming. Using his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Brown.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Grab down the middle. It's Manning. And they pick up the first down at the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Touchdown, Maryland, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Quick throw to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Looking to throw here. It's a short completion of a big tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Using his legs on the scramble. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Looking deep down the left side. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Dropping back, it's Barnett. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. And this fire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. He hands it off from the gun. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's reeled in. It's Manning. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Running out of time in the pocket. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Makes the grab on the move. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Caught over the middle, it's Baker. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. The Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Well, Kirk, Maryland has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Manning. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Caught, he's wide open, look out. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. And the Terrapins getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying for a touchdown here. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. He escapes the pocket. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. The The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Makes a quick grab. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To throw, it's Sorsby. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Great move there. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fist. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now it's 2nd down here. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, Maryland. Still no answer for this offense. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking downfield. It's Sorsby. Grab behind the line. It's Payne. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Touchdown, TCU, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Extra point is good. They cut it to 17 now, 24-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. He'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The back's got it. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
He keeps it on a design run. Breaks an open space. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Wide open downfield. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
And they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Second down and goal. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
So play number 7 on this drive is a 3rd down and goal. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Maryland 31, TCU 7.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. Refuses to go down. The senior with excellent work after the catch.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Scanning the field. It's Sorsby. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Chris, obviously the first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something they can build off when they get back out here at halftime.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his time and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out. It's Lee. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
By the receiver.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Terrapins will kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the TCU offense takes the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Grab behind the line, it's Payne. What a move into open space. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Caught behind the line. It's Payne.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's not going to bring up 3rd down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Grab near the sticks. It's McGowan. To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down. The Horned Frogs pick up enough for a first down here.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw yet again. It's a quick grab. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. And the Horned Frogs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Snags a quick throw. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Back to pass. It's Sorsby. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. On the move now. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
And I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
But there's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big 3rd and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to run the football. Your back can get to the end zone.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here.
42, Spider.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And the Terrapins will have to kick this away. That's the 1st punt today for the offense. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And that sets up a return. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking to pass. It's Sorsby. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Payne. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Christian. That's another strike from his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against his secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And he gets in for the 2 points, making this a 10-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Let's it fly to the wide out. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Because anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Pressure is coming. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback is forced out. That's a huge loss, a big sack for this defense. The Terrapins bring their punt team onto the field. They kick it away for the 2nd time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here's the first play of the drive now, the beginning of the 41.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue!
On 1st down, it's play action. The short hands. It's Payne. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Using his legs. It's Payne. And the Horned Frogs pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's going to be enough for the 1st down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense.
Taken down for a huge loss, but there's a penalty marker down. Expect this is on the defense. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Well, Kirk, Maryland has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to pass, it's Sorsby. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Finds his man. It's Payne.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a 4th down play coming up.
And he's got it. No problem.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Breaks into open space. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Caught in the backfield. It's Fleming. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
He's going to take off. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Scanning the field. It's Barnett. Nice grab. It's Brown. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Trying to find some room. It's Brown. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Offense takes the field now. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. Buying time now, rolling to his left. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Play action here on 1st down. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Terrapins are in the red zone. Leaning on the run game here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. The pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland. This offense cannot be stopped. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the TCU offense takes the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big, but who knows? Make a big play, try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
On the run here, lets it go. Catch made on the right side. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23. The Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Back to pass. It's Sorsby. Defense is coming after him. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. Let's see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Throws it to the right. Downfield shot. Ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath. tackle them inbounds.
Looking downfield near the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
But here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback just takes a knee. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
The Terrapins will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Looking to throw. It's Sorsby. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.